2 of a 4-game set. Christian Javier making his season debut. He will be up against Lance Lynn for Chicago over there. But earlier, a very special moment for everyone. It's been a special couple of days here.
3-2 from the 26-year-old Javier, and that is inside, and it is a leadoff walk for Tim Anderson on 6 pitches.
Because if Javier buries this one.
It's a slider, and it's strike 3. First punch out for Javier tonight. He went away by Benintendi rolls it to second. This is Hensley, and that is out number 2. Anderson along to third with 2 down, and time now for catchers, and they did not do it. Eloy slashes this ball into left field, and the Sox take the early lead on 2 strikes. Eloy Jimenez, an RBI double. It's 1-0. This team, the fun quotient is really high right now. The belief in this team is really high, as that's a high chopper back to Javier, and Moncada is out. The Sox take the early lead on a Jimenez double.
Like him, if you have an opportunity to get a guy that has great makeup and great ability, that's huge long term.
He gets a chopper off the bat of Gavin Sheets. David Hensley makes his second play of the game. Yeah, quite a success story for a guy.
Strikeouts, yet the power numbers are staying the same. It's pretty impressive.
Yasmani Grandal delivers a single into center field. Grandal, who went 1 for 4 with a game-tying home run in last night's game, has a hit in 1 against the Yankees, 1 against the Phillies. He allowed a total of 1 hit. He could get 2 here. Hensley will shuttle to Jeremy Pena, who makes the turn. Oscar Colas hits into an inning-ending double play. After 1.5, it's still 1-0 Chicago.
Take a chance.
Instead, he watches one go above the strike zone. So Lynn, who one of the best in command in baseball, walked to Abreu here to start the inning. And he gets Tucker fishing there for the first out. That's also the first strikeout for Lance Lynn.
But what it was being told he made the team, a dream come true for Corey.
Yes.
Line drive, base hit in his first major league at bat. Congratulations to UH's Corey Joltz.
I bet it's even better.
Taking it all in at first base. That is off the plate, and something that did not happen in the last 15 starts of Lance Lynn's 2022 season is he has walked 2 in a start. He's done it 2 on Jake Myers. And he gets Myers swinging for the second out. Big strikeout for Lynn, and 2 away in the inning. And he pops this one up. Playable for Gavin Sheets in foul territory, and that will end the Astros rally. Astros leave the bases loaded. They trail 1-0 after 2. Into left center field on a 1-2 slider his first time up. This time he gets a better breaking ball, and that's the curveball for the strikeout. And Christian Javier has 3 strikeouts in the game. Astros threw a lot of sliders to Yoan Moncada in last night's game. And they start him out with a breaking ball here. He hits the slider into right field. And Moncada has himself a 1-out hit. Christian Javier rarely allows a hit an inning underneath the ball and hit a lot of pop-ups and flyouts. Like that. That's kind of a pop-up or a flyout. You call it. Actually, Jordan will call it. Jeremy says, I like when you call well in advance after that scary moment they had at Citi Field last year. Now we're 2 bases and 2 attempts. Close pitch, gets the call.
Beautiful.
Called, 3rd strike. Grandal doesn't like it as he goes down looking to end the 4th inning. 1 hit, 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Sox.
Is it about a guy who got hit in the head before the season opener?
Could be, yes.
In the air to right, Colas makes the catch for round number 1. We were talking about the schedule, though.
He also had a walk to Hensley and loaded him up before the strikeout and the pop-up.
Oh, yeah, good fastball. There's that hard pivot by Lance Lynn on the mound that we missed so much. Fastball, center cut, see you later. Lance is talking to everybody and nobody all at the same time. If you haven't seen Oscar Colas' mom's reaction and his reaction to make the team, you're going to see it coming up.
With no vegetables?
Yeah, not liking anything green. Other than, obviously, money. To left field, Alvarez on the move, and this ball gets down in front of him. Andrew Benintendi on his way to second. He is safe. He hooked the back of the bag. It is a leadoff double.
That's a really good slide by Andrew. You can see the
Eloy Jimenez, a rocket into right field. This is down on one hop to the wall, and Eloy adds on for the Sox here in the 6th. It is 2-0.
back-to-back doubles in this one, and Eloy does not wait around. He jumps on him. He gets a fastball. It's on the outer third, but he drives it into the gap. For the Sox, if they can keep
and 7 at bats so far this year. This ball in the air to right field. Tucker going back near the warning track. It's going to end up in right center and bounce on a hop over the wall and give the Sox a 3rd straight double and a 2nd straight run.
Chas McCormick. This ball is up in the air for a while, and I don't think Myers saw it very well. He was shaded around toward left center field. By the time he does catch up to it, it's over his head and out of the ballpark.
Dave, ring ceremony for us, so we greatly appreciate that. But all the ceremonies and all the fanfare has been incredible. How much fun has it been to work with your crew and the team to set all this up?
Weekend for the entire White Sox series, with Sunday actually being one of our largest crowds probably of the entire weekend. People are excited about the replica ring.
Great
having
to have
me,
you.
guys.
Yes.
Thanks, Anita.
This ball into right field. Will Tucker have room? He does. He puts it away. No further damage after the 2 runs allowed by Christian Javier in the inning. But the White Sox lead. We're through 5.5. It is Lynn for 5 innings tonight. This one off the end of the bat, following quickly, but it's going to hold up for Andrew Benintendi, the Gold Glover from 2021 with the Royals. Puts it away for out number 1. MVP. So it's certainly a possibility that before things are done, we might see Jordan earning a most valuable player honor, although there he goes down on strike. So that's now half a single in the first at bat of his big league career in the 2nd inning, and that's it. This ball in the center field, and it's going to fall for hit number 2. Jose Abreu on base for the 2nd time. Drew a walk against Lance Lynn his first time up, and now adds a base hit. Tucker sends one high and deep to center field, all the way back and gone. King Tuck makes it a 1-run game with his first of the season.
All hail! Diamonds and gold aplenty, and that is one of the purest swings in this lineup for the Houston. Knew it as soon as that ball left his hand. That did not cut enough to get in on the hands. Kyle Tucker drops the head. Barrel comes flying through, and he releases a 109.8 mile an hour bomb to center field, getting the Astros on the board, making this a 1-run game.
Hard as
That was a changeup.
that one popped high in the air, foul territory. Gavin Sheets, the first baseman, looks like he has room and does, and puts it away. Crowd re-energized here though at Minute Maid Park because of Kyle Tucker's 2-run home run. It is now fans cannot get enough of their Houston Astros. A little slowly hit ground ball. Bregman's gonna barehand. What a play!
Man, that's impressive.
Alex made that decision as he was charging.
Unbelievable ability to pick this baseball up on a short hop on the bare hand and come up and throw a strike. That is a lot of work before games, and that's trusting your impressive play.
1-1 pitch is roped in the right center field, so Robert Jr., who really struggled against Christian Javier, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, singles here with 1 away. And now a word from Tax Act. Steer. That ball hit pretty well to right field. All the way back goes Tucker, and he reaches up and makes a phenomenal play. What a play by the Gold Glover, Kyle Tucker.
He had to sell himself out to pick up Seth Martinez on this fly ball, tailing away from him. And that wall jumped out and took a bite out of Tuck as he held on to this baseball. That is a great play.
Wow.
Knowing you're going to have impact like that and play by Kyle Tucker.
Little tapper in front of the plate. Maldi will bare hand. Seth Martinez had some defense played behind him in that inning. As the Astros.
A little bit of luck does help. We know how hard it is, but this team does nothing but come prepared every day, so he's hopeful.
David Hensley leads off with a base hit here. He's the tying run in the bottom half of the 7th inning, facing the former Astro Kendall Graveman.
Blue.
As Julia mentioned, the special relationship with Kyle Tucker as Jake Myers grounds one to short. That is a double play. So Hensley with a leadoff hit to right field is erased on the double play ground ball induced. 3-2 pitch is low, ball 4. Maldi draws the walk. He's been on base twice now in the last 2 nights against Graveman.
Time now to
Jeremy off the end of the bat. Coming in Benintendi. He'll play it on a hop. Astros have 2 runners on. For a second, I thought Benintendi might go for the full out dive, but in a 1-run game, he plays it on the hop and paint. Biggest pitch of this game so far. Up and in, ball 4. The bases will be loaded. Kendall Graveman will not face Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez will face the lefty Jake Diekman. Pedro Grifal waiting to Astros in a 1-run game. Jordan sends one to the left field. Pretty well hit. Back goes Benintendi all the way back. And it's off the wall. 1-run score. 2-run score. Here comes Alex Bregman. He is safe.
TK, it's that man again.
He turned this game upside down.
As he can do with one swing of the bat. Crazy, but that was a little bit towards the label, so he muscled that off that left center field wall.
What?
Big swings and big moments. Yordan Alvarez. This offense needed a jolt. They're getting it here in the last 2 innings. But he had a couple of opportunities in this inning and missed.
Fine drive. Right in on the hands of Moncada. Abreu hits it hard, but he lines out. But a huge 3-run bases clearing double by Yordan Alvarez. The big man fired up, and a 5-3 Astros lead. Tied it up and then took a 3-1 lead and eventually won 3-2. This ball's a base hit into right field off the bat of Moncada. That's 3 consecutive hits for Moncada. He's on base to start the 8th.
Stance, his physical prowess, his swing, everything's on balance. So that allows him to see the ball that much longer, and I think that's why.
Play candidate if he hits one towards David Hensley. Instead, it's a called 3rd strike. Nasty pitch by Brian Abreu for the 2nd out. Oh, beautiful job, Brian Abreu. He's got nasty stuff. His strikeout percentage the best of all the Astros as he shuts them down after that initial hit, striking out 3 in a row. Sheets, Grandal, and Colas all go down. Gold.
That's unbelievable.
It's golden. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Tucker on the go. Had a late start, but he still gets in there. Tucker, who last year was 25 of 29 in steals, picks up his first bag of the season. Tucker in scoring position with 1 out. Hey, a ground ball right side. That's going to get through. David Hensley on base for the 3rd time tonight. Tucker scores easily. It's now a 6-3 game on the RBI single by David Hensley.
Quality AB right there by Hensley.
Myers tried to hold up, but he goes too far, and that'll be a strikeout. 2nd out of the inning. Couple of strikeouts in a double play. Maldonado with 2 outs. Sends one high in the air to left field. Left center to be exact, where Andrew Benintendi will call off Robert Jr. But the Astros add to their lead. They get an RBI single by David Hensley. And Rafael Montero will be on to try and close this one out. It's 6-3 Astros. 15th Major League season is Elvis Andrus. Here's the 1-2 pitch home. Ground ball towards Bregman. He picks it off. One big hop and makes the play. Always the big out to start the inning in the ninth. One out. Back to the top. Appeared in 71 games, third most in the American League last year. There's a line drive, and Anderson has done it again. He hits it over the head of the 6'6" second baseman David Hensley. He's on base for the third time tonight and the sixth time in the series. Started by Christian Javier in Game 4 in Philadelphia. 3-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. Big out for Montero, getting Luis Robert. That's out number 2 in the ninth. Towards right field, long run. Tucker, he's going to get there and he puts it away. Astros are winners 6-3. They have evened up their record at 1 apiece. Plummer, that was a nice comfort behind win, down 3-0.
It really was. You've got some pretty good starting pitching in Christian Javier. The bullpen comes in and does what they do. They shut things down. We saw an entire ball game from this Houston Astros ball club. Good pitching, great defense on some big plays, and we also